Hello there. In this video, you're going to learn 111 advanced social media tips, tricks, hacks, strategies. We're going to cover Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Pinterest, all of those. Specific advice from some of the top social media books in the world. And this will be actionable things you can take advantage of right now. Now, I used to have this in a bunch of separate videos, but decided it would be a lot more helpful for you if it was all together in one epic training. So let's jump in right now. Number one, on average, it takes 8 to 9 online interactions before someone actually buys from you. So you want to get in front of them a number of times and engage with them and get them to follow you. Number two, 90% of content shared by all social media users in 2017 was video. And every single year, this percentage rises. Facebook in particular is making the shift toward video with 8 billion views per day on Facebook videos. And videos on Facebook receive 135% more reach. So if you've been ignoring video, you have to start looking at some opportunities that exist. Number three is to make sure you're telling a larger story with your social media channel or your page. Think of it as a TV show. So the stories in TV, they create episodes where people want to keep finding out what happened and a larger story. So if you can incorporate this into your plan, this makes a big difference. Number four is that depth matters over width. This is from Gary Vaynerchuk from his book, Ask Gary V. And really, we need to know it's often more about the level of connection and relationship instead of just the number of followers. So if you have 1,000 followers who are incredibly engaged and interested and loyal fans and customers, that's much better than 15,000 unengaged followers who don't really have a relationship with you. Number five is to look for opportunities to be a guest on podcasts or YouTube channels and guest blogging opportunities. This will really help you get in front of a lot more people. Number six, you need to understand the biggest trends in your field and industry and figure out what's working for other people that are dominating your field or your industry. You need to study what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, see what you can imitate, and see what you can avoid mistakes that they're making. Number seven, do not sacrifice long-term growth for short-term gains. So this can mean sending people to an affiliate offer that you know isn't in their best interest. It could mean making a quick sale now, but not building a long-term relationship. Or it could mean buying likes so you look good right now, but long term, that's not going to be an effective strategy. Number eight, written or video testimonials are incredibly effective to share. So here's an easy outline that you can give people. First, ask them, what was the problem that you were having before you went with my product or my service? Then ask, what did the frustration feel like as you tried to solve that problem? What was different about our product from the competition? And then you want to ask them to take us to the moment when you realized our product was solving your problem. And finally, tell us what your life looks like now that you've solved that problem. This is an incredible way for them to tell their story, and it'll do great on social media. Number nine is to find the very best content in your industry and then figure out a way to make it even better. So this could mean looking at the comments and seeing what people feel like was missing. And you can also look at different social media posts or different Kindle books or Amazon books and see what's really lacking and what people are desiring. Number 10, the American Marketing Institute found that these words were the most likely to generate clicks: effective, fast, proof, powerful, amazing, quick, new, results, crazy. This is from How to Write a Good Advertisement by Victor Schwab. Number 11, people tend to want things right away. So some great words that you could use would be today, right now, fast, works quickly, easy, quick, simple, or step by step. Number 12, look at how you can outdo your competitors in terms of content, quality of the photos and the videos, the number of photos, videos, and posts, or the most important, the connection with your audience. Number 13 is to move angry customer conversations from online to offline. Now you do want to give them a complete response that everyone can see, and it should address their concerns. You should be reasonable, you should be professional. However, if they continue to complain on and on, you want to see if you can move the conversation to a phone call or an email conversation. Number 14 is people don't really read websites and pages and social media posts if they're really long. They tend to scan them. So you want to make it easy to consume and read, and just recognize that people are going to be scanning it. Number 15, be sure to mention and tag other people and different locations on social media. And this will add new people into the conversation, and it will increase your chance of a ranking for the location. Number 16, you want to imitate the speech of your target audience. So do they use large words or lots of slang? You really want to speak to them in the way that they talk to one another. So many companies use wooden, academic sounding corporate speech, which just does not connect with their audience. Number 17, talk about the things that your audience is talking about. Are they discussing a new album that came out or a new technology? Figure out if there's a relevant way that you can become a part of that conversation. Number 18, congratulate a customer who got really amazing results. So you could say, congrats to Jeff who just achieved X. If you want to know how he did it, feel free to reach out to me. Number 19 is, in our stories, we really want to resolve the external and internal and philosophical problems. Now, what does this mean? An external problem would be, I need to pay bills. An internal problem would be, being able to provide for my family has led to incredible stress and pain, and having extra income would solve this problem. And the philosophical, larger problem is people who work hard and add to other people's lives and live good, honest lives should be able to make a decent living and not be ripped off or scammed. Number 20 is to ask, what experiences and content are people seeking when they come to the platform? So people will often go to Facebook to check in with their friends and their family. They'll go to YouTube to watch entertainment or to learn something new. So really be thinking, why is this person logging on to this platform? What are they looking for? That will help you craft content that's very specific to them and what they're looking for. Number 21 is to actually have a genuine personality online. Be generous, informative, inspiring, and funny. 22. Some companies have had success creating polls about discontinued products. So they ask, do you think we should bring back menu item X? And if we get 1 million people to say yes, we'll bring it back. Because they had a lot of customers and clients that were complaining about them getting rid of that menu item. So the people who wanted it to come back shared it like absolute crazy, but then it didn't get close to 1 million yes votes, so people fully understood, oh, there isn't just the demand that I thought there was. I love it, but that doesn't mean everyone else loves it as much as I do. 23, if you wouldn't be missed if you left a platform, you're already gone. 24, include some call to action in nearly every post. So ask people to like, comment, tag, go to our website, share, send us a message, etc. You want to tell people what you'd like for them to do. Number 25 is to write down the posts from your competitors that receive the most likes, shares, and comments. Number 26, use bit.ly to shorten really long URLs and make it easy to read and click. 27 is actually talk about different causes that your company supports. Number 28 is to capture interviews with experts or thought leaders in your industry. This is an amazing way to build trust and build authority and really connect with your target audience. And it could potentially drive some followers that love those people you're interviewing. So really ask, who do your audience want to hear from? And try to line up an interview with that person if possible. 29, really try to include faces and humans in social media. Try to evoke emotions and show people who are happy, overjoyed, frustrated, or sad. Number 30, keep a list of posts by you and your competitors that have done really well and gotten a great response, and try to figure out what made those stand out. Number 31, now what is it that you can talk about that no one else can talk about? No one else can talk about you, your story, your ambitions, your business results, and overall the journey that you've gone through. Number 32 is that you do not create desire. You give people what they already desire. So we cannot convince people or force people to be interested in what we're selling. We can only find the people who already want what we're selling and desire the solution that our product provides. Then we just need to show them that our product will solve this. 34 is to have the courage to be vulnerable in your accounts. People can really tell if you're trying to make everything too perfect. So be willing to show the good days and the bad days, the victories, but also the failures. Number 35, if you truly delivered useful, valuable content to people, feel free to ask for some help when you really need it. You can say, if you've gotten value out of my content, I would really appreciate you getting the word out about my brand new book or my brand new course. If you've really built a relationship and helped people, they'll often be willing to help you out. 36 is to give people fewer options in your polls. So think 2 to 4 easy choices rather than a whole bunch of options. Number 37, make sure you're actually identifying the true influencers. So you don't want to only look at that person's followers. You want to look at their likes, their comments, their engagement, their relationships. A lot of people are buying likes. So you want to actually figure out who's truly creating the right relationships. Number 38, you need to change and adapt. So even if you find a strategy that's working right now, you'll still need to change and adapt over time. And honestly, even right now, there's probably a strategy that works better than what you're currently doing. So just recognize that what worked 2 years ago on a platform might not work at all anymore. Number 39, 20% of searches are done by voice. Now, the Amazon Alexa and Google Home are 2 of the most popular voice search units. But you need to recognize when people search for you on Google, they may see 8 or 9 results and they're able to scroll. However, when you ask Amazon Alexa, she'll only give you a few options, like 3 or 4. So you need to really recognize you have to be in the top. Number 40, really show the behind the scenes of your business and of your life. So a lot of people want to know, what's the process that you actually go through? What's something that people may not know about the work that you do that they would find interesting? Number 41 is to create one big problem that you'll solve over time. So for example, lose the weight and keep it off. Make money online for the long term, or add $100,000 of value to your home over the next few years. This is not something you can solve in one post. It's something that over time you can help people with, and this will keep them engaged because they need to keep coming back to work toward that longer term goal that you've established. Number 42, be sure to run a poll at least once a month. Now this poll can be about what content they'd like for you to create, or it can be about another topic your audience would like to weigh in on. 43 is that stock photos don't tend to do as well on social media. So if possible, try to make it about you and your team, because anyone can find stock photos, but not everyone can talk about what's unique about you. Number 45, infuse your pages and profiles with as much humanity and empathy as possible. 46, integrate a hashtag into any event you throw, and make sure that people actually know the hashtag and they're using it on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. Now, this will not only allow for more people to find your content online, but it will let the people in attendance have their content seen by more people. Number 47, this is a big one, so pay attention. Think, if I saw this post, would I share it? It sounds so basic, but by asking this question every single time, we can really create content that's a lot more shareable. 48, use keyword-rich and engaging descriptions about your business. So when you're describing it on your profile, make sure that you're using keywords and make the about section really interesting, engaging, and searchable so that people will actually read it and be engaged by it. 49, the ideal number of times to post on each platform. Now this is just a ballpark, but they found on Facebook it's once or twice a day. Twitter, it's around 15 tweets per day. Pinterest, it's 11 pins per day. LinkedIn, 1 post max per day, and also 1 to 2 posts per day on Instagram. Number 50 is to create curiosity if you're sending people to a link. So you want to tell them what it's about, but create enough curiosity that they feel like they have to click to find out more. I'm moving into the section specifically about YouTube marketing. Number 51 is to let people know these are the tips that I use to achieve this specific desired result. So you want to do this up front so people get engaged, and try to get really specific with the numbers and figures. Maybe you made $100,000, definitely say that. Number 52, make sure to keyword optimize your YouTube playlists. So when people are searching on YouTube, they can actually find playlists instead of just individual videos. So make sure you're actually doing keyword research on those playlist titles. 53, try to ask yes or no questions at the start of YouTube videos. Make it really easy for people to respond, and this will increase engagement. Number 54, if you're running paid ads which are skippable, the advertiser only pays when people watch either 30 seconds or they hit the end of the video. Number 55, include something that hooks your audience back in every few minutes. So people will start to zone out at a certain point. So this could be something surprising or funny, or you could have a change of scenery, or even a statement like, now I really want for you to listen to this because it is so important. Number 56, find your videos that have a high level of audience retention and that lead to new subscribers. Then you'll want to funnel traffic to these videos. So add links and cards and end screens on your other videos that link to your top performing videos. Number 57, with your playlists, try to incorporate a few really popular videos on that subject. So you want to throw in your own videos into that playlist, but also include some really popular, engaging videos as well. Number 58, you have that little watermark in the bottom right corner, so try to make it actually look like a subscribe button. Number 59 is to actually reply to every single comment and heart every single comment. This is someone who took time out of their day to connect with you. You're trying to build a relationship. Actually respond to people. Number 60 is to shoot for a click-through rate of around 4 to 8%. It's even better if you can go over. And try to get a watch time of at least 50% who are watching it all the way through. 61, try to give really smart and funny responses to people's comments. So have a lot of personality and use some humor as well. We are moving on to Facebook tips. Number 62 is that users watch Facebook Live videos 3 times longer than non-live videos. 63, On your Facebook event, if people say they're interested, you can later remarket to them and show them new posts with ads. Number 64, Mark Zuckerberg has said that meaningful engagements is the future of Facebook. So like we said before, you want to be asking questions and encouraging engagement. Number 65, Facebook has said that they are transitioning to a platform that's primarily video. 66 is on Facebook page insights, you can tell which sections of your page people are responding best to. 67, native links have 10 times higher views than external links. So if you're linking to a YouTube video, you'll get 1/10 the reach. Number 68, 85% of Facebook videos are watched without sound on. So you definitely need to be doing subtitles. Number 69 is about Facebook ads, and you want to avoid using additional targeting on top of a lookalike audience. So if you're not familiar, you could have a Facebook pixel and look at people who have visited your website and then be able to create a lookalike audience of people similar to those who viewed your website. So you don't want to add on additional things because that will mess things up. So if you're doing a lookalike audience, leave it as that. Number 70, if you're retargeting people on Facebook with an ad, try to use specific creative, specific content for every audience. Number 71 is you can use Facebook groups that include your ideal customer and client to validate business ideas or to pitch business ideas once you've been contributing and have built a relationship with people. Number 72, in these groups, contribute, ask questions, and become a part of the community before pitching these ideas. So get to know people and provide a lot of value. Number 73, recognize that Facebook groups have a higher reach and a higher level of engagement versus a Facebook page. 74, you can link to your Facebook group in your email signature. So if you're building one, you can actually include that in your email signature. 75, you can give someone a 7-day group pass to your paid Facebook group so they can really try before they buy if you have a paid mastermind or group. Number 76, if your ads are naturally performing better than your competitors' ads, then they'll be shown to more people and you'll actually pay less to get in front of people. Facebook really prioritizes the ads that are doing well and that people are connecting with. Number 77 is that your ads could actually stop running altogether if they're performing really terribly. 78, you can actually put people who've left really negative comments on your Facebook ads on a block list. Let's get into the Instagram strategies. 79, it's really important to be artistic and not overly corporate or commercial. Number 80, it can be effective to actually be humorous or snarky on Instagram. Number 81 is to actually tell visual stories. Instagram is a visual platform. Number 82, people are more willing to engage with brands on Instagram versus Facebook. So that's important for companies to realize. 83 is to ask people questions. What do you think this house will sell for? Which outfit do you prefer? This will increase engagement and build relationships with people. Number 84 is to promote your other videos or posts in your stories so you can let people know when you have something brand new that's out. Number 85, more people watch Instagram stories with sound on versus in the feed. So it's more important to be subtitling your videos that are in your feed. Number 86, try Gary Vee's $1.80 Instagram strategy. And what this is it means leaving your 2 cents on the top 9 trending Instagram posts for the 10 hashtags that are the most relevant to your business every single day. So that would be 90 comments every day. If you'd like to know my tips on using hashtags on Instagram, I'll have a card for that come up in the corner. Let's move on to Twitter. 87, Twitter is much more about listening and reacting than planning out posts way in advance. So you want to jump into conversations when they're hot. Number 88 is that research has shown that tweets without links perform better and actually get more engagement. 89, on Twitter, it's the easiest to connect with famous people and to DM collaborators. So it's much easier to directly communicate with influential and famous people on this platform versus any other platform. Pinterest, one of the fastest growing platforms. Number 90, you do want to definitely use rich pins when you're linking to your website or your blog. So when you create a rich pin, people can actually click on the link and be taken to the website, and it'll pull some of the description from your website. Number 91 is that every pin must be visually compelling. It is a visual search engine. Number 92, ask if your photo could be in a fancy magazine. This should definitely be one of your goals. Number 93, if you're selling a product, it's a really good idea to include the price where it's appropriate. Number 94, ask yourself, does my picture feed the consumer's dreams? So really ask exactly what they want and they're looking for and try to meet that using your picture. Number 95, recognize that half of Pinterest users have kids. So if that's your target demographic, you definitely want to look at Pinterest. Number 96, name your boards something engaging, unique, and interesting. So don't just name it tea. Instead, it could be tea for a hot summer day. Number 97, be genuinely interested in other people's pins. So you can follow and engage and comment on other people's content to grow your following. Number 98, include a Pinterest pin in every single blog post. This will allow people to click it and share it. Number 99, have at least 10 boards with at least 10 pins minimum. Number 100, don't be afraid to pin other people's content. Number 101, following and commenting on less established pinners can be beneficial because they're much more likely to follow you back and engage in conversation with you versus someone who's already huge and getting so many comments and likes and follows. We're moving on to LinkedIn, my top pick for the best business-to-business social network. Number 102, inspirational and business quotes do really well on the platform. Number 103, write down the top 3 to 5 things that you've learned with your business or mistakes that you've made. Number 104, now if you're actually sending messages to people, 6 to 7 Pacific Standard Time on Monday and Friday or 8 p.m. on Sunday actually works well for getting your messages read. Number 105, more general articles about bigger topics tend to receive more views, but if you're covering a more targeted topic, this can lead to more qualified leads reaching out. Number 106, some popular LinkedIn topics are employees, leaders, success, culture, CEO, career, and mistakes. Now I'm going to give a couple really quick bonus tips for email marketing and for blogging. Number 107, email newsletters should have one call to action and one alone. Number 108, shorter subject lines have higher open rates. Number 109, be sure to update your best blog posts. Sometimes you can even combine 2 shorter blog posts into a better, longer single blog post. Number 110, blogs with over 3,000 words tend to get more reshares, but keep in mind that's only if that's the ideal length to cover it. If someone wants a quick answer, you should not write 3,000 words. Number 111 is that using odd numbers often rank better than even numbers. So the 17 best strategies will actually do better than the 10 best strategies. I did create an epic video on which social media platform was best for small businesses in 2019. My opinion has changed on a few of them since then, especially Instagram has been going through significant changes, but check out that video. It'll be really helpful in terms of letting you know, which is best for small business, what are the pros and cons of each. So check out that video. You are a rock star if you made it all the way through to the very, very end of this. You can comment green down below so I know you made it to the very end, but check out that video right now.